social media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I didn't ask you $1 for. Please go say that. When you make it seem like I'm a deadbeat mom, Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! My money, my hands. I could have a good month. I could have a bad month. I could be depressed. I could be in a room. But guess what? I have to pay that bill. No help. With no help. No nigga. Nobody. Me. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Those are my kids. I'm cool with that. Shit don't faze me. But you're not going to sit here and try to bash me as a mother when I pay for everything. Because you left me with a bill for a whole entire year. And I haven't said a thing. You don't even offer. So stop playing with me. Stop calling me. Where to?
But it's amazing how love really ends, right? Right? Amazing how really love ends when it's no longer functional, to say. I'm beginning to learn the language of love, and I really want to put it into practical so that it stops being a theory, so that I stop having to learn lessons in my house, and I'm not talking like a house that's physical, like a house here. And there are things that we learn with people when they come into our lives when we stop thinking with our hearts. Really, when you stop thinking with your heart, you can see people for who they are. And you're like, damn, it hurts. But that's the moment it needed to be to reveal itself. Practically. And it's amazing how love can turn sour. And I am not thinking of this as a love. I'm thinking of it as a trauma bond. And we have a lot of those things. We have a lot of people who have trauma bonds and they think that's love. And their compatibility, which they mistake as sexuality, just because sometimes we tend to be compatible even sexually does not mean that we are compatible on other levels. Sometimes in life, when we meet on those stages, but we don't really follow through to make it work. Because I feel like that's the part of their life that was compatibility wise. He's probably good in bed. He probably is. That's why you can polish him as much as you can, but you're stuck with it. A tin is still a tin, regardless of how many times you polish it to look like silver. It's still a tin. You see, so you'll be screaming like this, wounded like this, for the fact that you give this man 3 kids. Boom. Mind game, mind blowing. Like, didn't you learn the first time? Do lessons have to constantly repeat itself each time for you to get it? And when we speak, somebody's going to be like, oh no, don't blame the victim. Don't blame the victim. When do we draw the line between victimhood for an active participation in things that you know that you really needed at that point and they served you at that moment? I can't really blame Offset because he got away with as much as he can get away with for as long as Cardi B allowed it. And he's gonna try to use whatever he can to get back his money back, which is Cardi B. At one point, she had no problem taking care of this man. I'll cover you, baby. We're into this. Despite the fact that he was doing the most. I must be submissive. I must give you my... Yo. Y'all are doing way too much, guys. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to stitch the rest of the video so that people can give in their intake And you can learn as well from that. But learn, improve yourself, because there's nobody else to improve but self.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing because my just tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me? Bitch, you want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. What? You want money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. Whatever the you put down on the house, we could split that. I don't give a my house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting from my house that I work my ass off. He acting like I be out and I be a whole week with a no. I be with a for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man go see me because I don't got time to go see him. He makes time for me because he know I'm busting my ass because he know how much this new era for me, my tour and my album means so much to me. But you don't like that. I don't even ask you for anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You say you was gonna go see the kids after you went when you did your Dominican Republic trip. You stood them up. You went to do a hosting in Boston, and you stood them up. You say you was gonna see the kids after Mother's Day and you stood them up. My house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids, and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you all the time, and you know it. You talk to my kids every single day. It's not my fault you don't want to fly to New York. You're saying that I'm trying to take everything. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me? I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. And the day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000. And I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think because I don't want a house up north. But you know, my dream was always to have a property in New Jersey, in New York. So of course that's gonna be my property. I bought that with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house. The Atlanta house you have put me with the bill the last year. The last year you have put me with the bill. Just like you left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. The last year you have left me for a whole year straight. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. Y'all need to start adding right now, right? So my kids got their own driver. They pick them up from school, they drop them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. So that's $10,000 a month just on a driver for my kids. All right, cool. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's 45,000. Wave school a year is 35,000, which you didn't help me pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits way.
Now, Cardi B takes the spaces to air out her grievances with Offset, and like we said before, that man is a bedbug. And shout out to Live Bites, I'm going to tag them below because they captured Cardi B's reaction to the statements that Offset had gave to Power 105. After the news had broke by TMZ that Offset was asking for spousal support, the Breakfast Club had reached out to him, and here's what he had to say.
I reached out to both sides. We heard back from Offset's team. Offset team says that he does not need the money, that this was filed because he alleges that Cardi B was trying to come at him on things that were not fair. He alleges that she wants to decide when he can see the kids. He also alleges that
a lot of allegations.
Cardi B is asking for everything, like the properties and the cars. So his attorneys did this. And he also alleges, and this is a big allegation, he also alleges that he did this because Cardi B is barely ever with their kids.
Now, after Offset gave those statements to the Breakfast Club, this is what Cardi B had to say.
You're not gonna be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm a fuck mom. Nigga, I bust my ass for these fucking kids. And you haven't helped me with shit for a year. You need help. You need to go to fucking, I don't know where you need that. You need some help. I've been giving you grace because I know you're not mentally well. I've been giving you some grace because I know you're not mentally well. But enough, motherfucker. Enough. You want to call the Breakfast Club, and because you feel less of a man, you're going to be like, oh, because she's trying to take everything. Take what? Nigga, take what? You want, matter of fact, you want the house in Atlanta? All right, let's sell it. Give me my half. Give me my half of the house. All you got to do is give me my half of the house, and you can keep it. You want them fucking cars and fucking bags and blah, blah, blah that you gave me? All right, give me the same shit too. I give you the rings that you bought me, and you give me the ring that I bought you.
And mind you, he's only doing this because she didn't want to put up with his mess. A bed bug.
Offset requesting spousal support in the divorce with Cardi B is just... City Boys down $1 million. Like, we are losing the plot. And y'all keep getting mad at women because they asking who gonna be the boys. But who gonna be the boys? Like, for real, who gonna be the boys? Spousal support from Cardi B when you know good and goddamn well that she's finna be the main parent for them kids. Now, he filed for joint custody. I'll give him that. But he also requested that Cardi B's house be the main residence for the kids, which we all knew was going to happen since your house has never been the main residence for any of your kids. I don't know, fellas. I think we need to have a conversation. I've been concerned about this for the last 10 to 100 business years. Okay, we've been down bad, and I feel like we're not coming back. It don't feel like a come up. Who gonna be the boys? And I just feel like he being the bitter baby daddy, because she with Mr. Diggs now. I could be wrong, but I know I'm not.
Wanting spousal support when you are the reason for the divorce is very on brand for an ancient ass nigga, ain't it? For a broke bum ass bitch. The Migos been gone for since before Takeoff Rest His Soul passed away. Been gone, long gone. And your wife did you a favor by trying to revive your fucking career while she was at the height of hers, instead of putting out another album like she should have been. She was trying to give you hits, and you still sucked. You had a Cardi feature, and a Cardi feature back when Cardi was, trending, is like a gorilla feature. It takes any song to the next level. You feel me? Like, they was literally throwing Cardi B on every song to make the song pop. And even her on the song couldn't make your shit pop. So after cheating on this woman over and over and over and over and over and over and over, quite literally over again, now you want money? If this ain't some bum ass loser ass shit. And I hope her lawyer Uno reverses on your ass and sues the fuck out of you.
And other news, still ain't shit, because Offset is requesting to amend the divorce to ask for spousal support from Cardi B. Spousal support after he cheated on her. And spousal support after he's trying to get joint custody of the kids, mind you. This woman is literally trying to take care of home, but he's trying to ask for spousal support because allegedly her net worth is 80 to 100 million. And his is somewhere right about 30 to 32 million. That ain't her fucking fault. Bruh, you need to get back into the studio. You see everybody else is on tour. You see Beyonce is on tour. The economy is bad right now. You need to get your ass out there like everybody else and get to work. For For you to sit up here, blast this woman about her appearance, blast this woman about all her personal shit, and cheat on her, and then to sit here in the same breath and ask for spousal support. The bar couldn't get any lower. But I guess you said challenge accepted. I already have my reservations about him. Like, I really do not like that. I'm not going to say the word about Takeoff. I feel like he had a little bit more involvement. People want to say, oh, he wasn't even there. I don't care. That don't mean shit. But he is asking for spousal support at this moment. Cardi already said she don't care if that man get hit by a truck. She does not care for him. She has no carings in the world for that man. And yet and still, he stays relevant. He tries to stay so relevant in everything. Instead of just getting back out there and making music, it's pathetic. Honestly, you need to get your shit together, sir. You need to get your shit together.